That was Bohemian Rhapsody of Freddie Mercury's Nuts in an elastic band.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Did you see the thing I sent you to your Facebook Messenger? It was a little girl that was singing that.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty awesome.
That was good. What up?
What's going on, YouTube?
What's going on, YouTube?
How has everybody been?
I've been good. How you been?
Been all right. It's been a little crazy at work, but things have come together, and I think we figured out our issues and fixed them.
That's a good thing.
We'll see how what this next week brings.
Mm-hmm. You never know, though.
Yeah, I gotta tell one person that he's fired. I've never had to do that before, so this should be interesting.
That's fun to do.
I like the kid. He just has a couple issues, and I think when he gets older, he'll probably be a better worker. But
right now, you suck, bitch.
Yeah, he's not working out.
So maybe can we do it over a show? Be like, hey, wait, does he watch our show?
I don't know.
Be like, hey, guess what? You're fired, fuckface.
No.
No? Damn.
I'm not that mean.
It's not being mean. It's kind of being...
I like the kid. I don't want to be... He's young. He's going to cry.
I know, but like the old saying goes, do you want, 5 to the chest or 1 to the head? It's kind of the same thing. Do you want to be like, I know someday you're going to get a McDonald's job because they don't care who works here. But this job does not fit for you because you have to be
McDonald's,
able to...
you can make a whole shit ton of money there.
The motherfuckers make a killing.
They give you all the overtime you want.
Be like, Mickey D's. I couldn't work at Mickey D's, though.
I thought it was easy.
I was going to say, I'm not saying that because I'm trying to be like... but I'm just like, wow. I think Sarah worked there, too, and Habib still works there. I mean, some people make that a career. Can't find that thing now.
No, well, the money can be good if you're getting paid.
They pay you good though, ain't it? Like $12 an hour or something just to go work at McDonald's, and you're like, hey, yeah, I work at McDonald's.
Dude, you can make killer money there.
The only disturbing part that I ever see is like stupid. I was trying to find the white thing, but like you'll go in there as a kid and then going back, there's still some of the same people working there. I'm like, wow, you've been there for 152 years.
Yeah, well, some of them are, like some of the managers, they went to fucking school for being a manager for McDonald's.
Like, I bet some, they do make good money, and I'm not trying to be like, but you're like, it's...
McDonald's has its own college.
Isn't that fucked up? What'd you learn today? I learned how to put the red shoes on. Next.
I was Grimace.
I can whip a fucking Happy Meal out like no tomorrow.
Yeah, I almost, when I lived in Vermont, I almost got selected to go to this McDonald's competition where they take the best fucking, front counter people and grill people or something like that. And they just throw out a whole bunch of random orders and you got to put them all together.
Damn.
Yeah.
I bet it gets like, you're like, holy shit, enough is enough. You know what I mean? Like, during dinner or something, there's like 400 people at drive-thru and you're like, fucking pick something,
dude,
motherfucker.
I told them I think I would be really good for that because I sat there, all the time going through all these rushes, fucking, we had like 2-3 school buses show up all at the same fucking time and I was the only one in the grill and fucking never ran out of food once. They never waited for anything.
Like sometimes,
you just get into emotion, you're going to make food, you need to fucking cook up burgers because you're getting low. So you got to go throw those on, go back to making your fucking, the burgers that you do have out lined up and everything. You got all of your shit fucking sprayed out. All it needs is the meat. Fucking throw it all on. Fucking go back. By that time you should have the clams already popping up below your burgers and shit. Put them in where they gotta go. Fucking wrap up those. Send them out. Next ones go. Boom, 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 boom.
I just think like, oh my god, I'd be fucking.
It is fast paced. You gotta be fast. You will sweat your ass off, but it does pay out.
Like I'd sit, when you're in drive-thru and you're in the car behind the car and there's nobody at all in the car, except for the driver, and all of a sudden the motherfucker's ordering 42 fucking things, and you're sitting back there going, seriously, dude, really? Push fucking forward. You're like trying to,
I didn't get. We went down there one night after we left here, and there was nobody in the lobby or in drive-thru. We were the only people there. And we still had to wait for our food.
It drives you nuts, especially when like you said, nobody there. Can you please pull forward and we'll be right out to you? You're like, there's nobody here. Why do I got to pull forward? Can I just sit here and watch you make something? Or?
It makes no sense. Like, you should already have that shit up. Don't tell me you have to make burgers. That's what they had to do. They had to make fucking burgers and shit.
So they just didn't have nothing ready at all. They were just pretty much...
And they still had a couple hours before they were going to close, so why wouldn't you make a full batch?
At least have shit ready,
batch, you know?
Sad.
I'm sure it's the same people that do the closing fucking all the time, you know what I mean? So you know what the regular customers are, all them stoners and shit, and the fucking people going to the bar, Fridays and Saturdays, are going to be pretty busy and shit.
You're just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? You're just sitting there like...
You should have shit prepared.
So, it was a couple times ago, but we're sitting in the drive-thru. Me and Sarah, the kids were home. And I'm watching... must be the manager, is yelling pretty much right into some dude's face, like pointing and screaming. And I'm like, look at this shit. He comes over to the window and he hands us food. It was a few minutes later and stuff. And he's like, have a good night. And I'm like, I wish I'd say the same to you, but that's what the fuck? And he's just like, yeah, what? He shook his head. Like,
lay him out.
It was a chick too. And she was yelling right at him. You could see he was facing towards us. And she was kind of like to the side behind him. So she didn't realize I was watching, but he kind of glimpsed a little bit, like, dude, you what? I'm being embarrassed right here. You know what I mean? And
that's fucked up.
I wouldn't be okay with that. I wouldn't have been able to just sit there and I'd be like, bitch, you better fucking back the fuck up. I'm telling you. Otherwise, you get your fat ass back there and make the burgers.
I never had any issues myself, but the manager, when I was working out in Vermont, fucking some dude came in and said that his burger was made wrong. Well, I made his burger, and I said, let me see your burger. And he gave it to me, and I looked on what it said on the fucking paper on the slip. I opened up that burger, and I looked inside of it, and you know what? Everything that burger said, it was complete. It didn't have pickles or whatever the fuck it was. You know what I mean?
Right.
It had the shit taken off and the extra shit put on, blah, blah, blah. The burger was made the way that it was supposed to be. I fucking took that burger, wrapped it up, and just threw it back at him. I was like, your burger's fine, dude. Yeah, he got all fucking pissed.
He must have been butthurt.
Oh, yeah.
I've been watching a lot of them videos, like angry customers, and they go back and they're like, people get fucking irate.
Well, when I went up there, I had to tell him, fucking, hey, you know what? You don't need to be yelling at her like that. You come in here and you talk to us, in a normal tone, and, you'll get, helped a lot quicker. You come in here yelling, it's not going to happen.
You're not getting nowhere.
Nobody's going to give a shit about what you're going to say. But yeah, he thought he was a big tough guy.
Unbelievable. Obviously, if you come in yelling, we're going to spit on your food or something. I've been trying to find that Ron White clip that we were just listening to.
That was far down there.
It was. Sometimes I was like, fuck, come on. I just wanted to.
Can you type in Ron White political or whatever? I don't know what it was. Yeah, it's up in the top. Yeah, Ron White. It'll probably come up fucking his shit.
Maybe, yeah. Right there. That was kind of funny.
Now, I'm not saying I've never...
Now, I'm not saying I never drank, but god damn it, I drank.
If anybody out there don't know, Ron White is a funny-ass motherfucker. You know, he'd probably be someone funny as hell to get on the show. Follow him, huh? Why not?
Find out what kind of cigars.
Now, I'm not saying
whiskey.
Right? Be like, hey.
We're good. We got 4 bottles of this and 15 cigars.
I don't think we could afford a Ron White whiskey. Because he drinks like that fancy shit. He don't drink like we'd go, $9.99, and we're like, yeah, this is the good shit. We just pour it into a good bottle like the bars up here do. So when I worked at the Trail House, they actually used to do that a lot. This was several years ago, and I know it's changed people, but like even Kimber, remember, he was, I don't know if he's still part of it or not. I think he got canned from that place, but he would go buy like 1 bottle of the real expensive shit and fill it with the cheap shit. And everybody come in and buy thinking, I'm getting this top of the line shit. And I'd be like, yeah, good luck. You're not allowed to say nothing, obviously, but it just shows.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's illegal too. Obviously, if somebody, one of the old workers were like, yeah, what's this, bitch? But
yeah, that would definitely fucking suck.
I hope nobody from the works at the Trail House still watches our show. They're gonna be like, really? You're telling our secrets? I don't really care.
No, didn't say where it was located.
Who cares anyway?
If when you say it like that, it could be an ATV place.
Right. It was
trail.
It could. I was maybe it's different now. This was a while ago, but I mean, is it different? Who knows?
Maybe worse.
It could be worse. Yeah, they could have got caught and stopped doing it. Like, I got it. You were a cheaper bar, so you had to kind of do what you had to do. But don't be fucking... Just tell them you don't have the high-end shit, I
like rum.
I used to like I like the vodka in the Mountain Dew energy drinks. I forgot which Mountain Dew energy drink it was, but...
Hemp.
No, it was an orange one.
Ooh.
But not like the new Kickstart orange. It was the one right before Kickstart. God, wait, there it is. So, want to give him a clip?
Let's listen to it. He stopped it on me earlier. I was trying to listen to it.
So we'll give you a Ron White clip. It's 1 minute and 43 seconds long. Of his political way, I guess we'll call this, huh? Oh, I almost lost it again.
Motherfucking genie. Folks, I was just down in Cocoa Beach, Florida.
Ron White.
And just south of Cocoa Beach, Florida, is a huge Air Force base that takes up 115,000 acres of oceanfront property. They have military housing on the beach. Major Nelson didn't have oceanfront property, and he was an astronaut with a motherfucking genie. If you gotta have oceanfront, join the Navy. That's all I'm saying. And back that base up 15 miles and let us sell this asset to help pay for this war. We can sell it to Israel. They've got a lot of cash. They need a place to stay. That shit ain't working out for them over there. And it's the only part of Florida that they don't already own. And we take the money we make from selling the rest of Florida to Israel. We buy Mexico, fix it up, and flip it. Now, we'll have to send down some painters and landscapers because they're all up here, and when they're gone, you're going to wonder where the fuck they went because you ain't going to want to do this shit yourself, not if you're anything like me. We sell Mexico to a country that can put a ton of cash down, but they can't make the payments like Peru. Peru has trillions of US dollars in cash in banks all over Peru. It's your cocaine money they tricked you out of. We get all that money back. We finance the balance of Mexico to Peru. We let them get behind on the payments. We repossess Mexico. Now we have Mexico free and clear. New paint, new shrubs. Now, with all that cocaine money, we start buying countries south of Mexico. We buy them all. We buy Belize, Honduras, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Costa Rica. And every time you buy one of those countries, that long-ass wall this country needs to build gets a little fucking shorter, doesn't it? until eventually we buy back the Panama Canal, which we built anyway, stand there and go swim this bitch. And you know what we'll call it? North America.
Wow. Ron White. He has this, a way of putting things. So we're going to buy Mexico, flip it, give all their painters and landscapers back, and they're going to help fix it back up. And then we're going to just keep going. Wow. I wonder if Trump would sign that bill. Probably not. Mexican government's probably working up a bid right now. Shit, I could get rid of this thing. So we take the $1 trillion that we were going to give it, to Iran. Right. And we give it to Mexico for the country. Now we don't need a wall. $1 trillion. Give us Mexico. They're all here already, so it ain't like we're going to matter. Now border security is going to get a lot easier. We're going to save money. Right? Shit.
I'm down.
Wow.
Donor. Well, I shut it off during the fucking things I had to call.
Just forgot to hit the button again.
Mm-hmm.
Attention, Mexico.
Me, don't forget to hit the button.
Don't
Somewhere.
forget it.
Tap the bell.
Right up there.
Fuck it. You don't want to tap the bell? Don't tap the bell. But we'd like you to tap the bell.
Why not hit the bell? Shit, if you already hit subscribe, might as well hit the bell next to it. I mean, then they'd be like, yeah, okay, then these guys just put something out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you were given $1 million, what would you do with it? What would you buy?
Nothing.
Nothing. A piece of Ron White's Mexico. The only party left out is the part that, they don't own already, Trump owns. So you're not buying much in Florida. It's either owned by Tiger Woods, Trump, or everybody else, So that ain't happening. Unbelievable, though. 40 days of shutdown. You know what's even worse than that? The fucking Patriots back in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Fucking unbelievable.
Let's go Chargers.
You mean Rams?
Rams. That's what I said. Rams.
I heard that too.
I didn't fucking... I don't know. Oh, I was just talking about the Chargers. That's why they're still in my head.
Sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bad feeling about the Super Bowl. I think the Rams are too young. The Patriots are pretty smart with age and veteranship. I think Tom Brady's first Super Bowl was actually against the Rams. What kind of karma is good? So think about this. The Red Sox just won the World Series against the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Patriots are about to play the Los Angeles Rams in the Super Bowl. Is East Coast kicking the shit out of the West Coast or what? I have that bad feeling.
East Coast.
I hate cheering for the Patriots, but it's kind of funny that the East Coast is just whooping the shit out of California. Patriots beat the Chargers to get to the fucking next round. So you beat the Chargers. If you win, you beat the Rams. The Red Sox beat the Dodgers. There's nothing left. The Kings? The Lakers? I mean, damn.
Yeah. Nope.
Not happening.
Good luck.
Yeah. I kind of like to see the Rams win now.
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to be watching the football game.
I don't want to no more just because I just got that feeling.
I like my team. I just don't watch any. I'd rather, I don't know.
Well, if you watched the Super Bowl every time your team was in it, you'd only watch like one.
No, I don't.
They're not.
I only watch sports like when the games matter for any. And you act
I watch
like
more
my
hockey
team's
than
not your
anything
team.
now. It's pretty much. I watch a lot.
That's pretty fucked up, man.
Bruins.
You act like my team's not your team.
I'm not a big Broncos fan.
I'm not talking about Broncos.
Which one?
I'm talking about the Yankees.
Oh, the Yankees are great. They did some pretty good shit this year, too. I'm happy with the Yankees.
I guess I was talking in general about all of the...
That is the one team we do agree on. The Yankees.
Yeah, maybe I was talking about the Broncos. I don't fucking remember.
Well, we were talking football, so I thought you meant Broncos.
So I might have meant Broncos, but I was thinking Yankees. So I just worded it all wrong.
Delete.
Okay, so see this? This had a lot of dabs in it, okay? Guess what?
Why don't you tell them what
all
you're
these
doing?
dabs, I'm dabbing out.
That summed it up. I mean, shit. It's over. Good night.
Dabbed. How about that?
I used to like watching like athletes do it, and then that stupid idiot Cam Newton over in Carolina does it, and I hate that motherfucker. Like, I just hate him.
I only do it usually at work or if the midget's around, midget turtle, because she hates it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny.
I like watching, not that I like to see the commercials with the little kids that are sick and stuff, but when they're doing like the WWE commercials and they're dabbing and shit, and they're out there and you're like, wow, that's so cool. The little kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All proud.
Boo.
How do you like that?
Yeah. That kid that did it. Yeah. I know who you're talking
on
about.
He was with the
Connor's Cure, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one. WWE is going through quite a bit right now. Their ratings have dropped a lot. They're starting to. You can see the, like.
Vince has got enough money to keep him afloat.
It's
just a new. It's just you think they've been around for a while. This is a new up and coming fucking wrestling. Right. You know what I mean? So they could be just a fad.
That's what
a flash in the pan. You know, they're hot 1 minute and then they're not going to be so hot. They'll be right down to fucking. All they got is fucking the fucking old wrestlers from WWE.
For the most part.
So, you know, it's basically it'll probably equal itself out to like a WWE versus WCW type thing. You know what I mean? And I think it'll equal it out to there, and it's just going to be a battle of it.
I just think they got so used to not having competition. You know what I mean? Like there was no competition, so they could kind of just he could just slide through. You got rid of all the expensive explosions and all that shit, and you kind of just all right.
Yeah, why not? Buy
and now something else comes in, and they don't like you at all. And like you said, it's a new thing, so people are a little bit curious. So yours are dropping a little bit, and it's got you hitting the panic button a little bit. So.
But there are those diehard fucking WWE fans, and everybody just wants to watch wrestling.
It's just hard to find a good...
I think they'll watch both.
I do, too. I don't see why it wouldn't... I think people are having a hard time finding that wrestler. You know what I mean? Like, through our generation, you had the Stone Cold, where I didn't like him, but a lot of people were like, yeah, I loved watching him, waited for him to come out. You know, DX and...
I like DX and I like Stone Cold.
So, but you know what I mean? You watch Raw waiting for them guys to come out, and they'd put them later in the show, so you watch the whole show just so you could get that fucking minute clip. And right now, they don't have it.
Yeah, I think they should go back to fucking.
They need to
90s.
be right. They softened it so much to make it
Raw's
friendly
War,
and
fucking shit like that.
They made it so they don't want the trouble with, you know, like everybody's so sensitive. So they've tried to make it so it's not. So they calmed it all right down, but I think they calmed it too much because the people that actually watch it want to see that shit. They want to see the fucking beer trucks and.
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
Right.
Fucking bra and panties matches.
Now you got like Braun Strowman out there forgetting his lines. You know what I mean? He's trying to read them, and he's mouthing them as they're telling him in his earbud. I'm watching him, I'm like, wow, he's mumbling his lines. Like, you could tell his little thing was, they're like, hey, you forgot your lines. They're trying to help him. And
you have crabs.
Yeah.
I have crabs.
Brock standing there like, what the fuck is he talking about? You can see it on his face. He's looking over at Paul, and they're like, did you forget your lines, stupid? You could see that look of, what the hell? Where is he going with this? I do too. I think he's funny.
I get all their faces.
I know he's training and shit, and this is all a skit, and I know what's going on because he is preparing for his return to UFC because he has to finish his obligations. But it'd be nice if he'd be a little bit more productive to the show.
Yeah, show up more.
Right.
Whether you wrestle or not, just be there, do something.
Right. That's the problem, is they don't want him to get hurt because he's trying to finish his contract. Because I think he has 2 fights left that he's contracted with UFC. So even though he's a WWE employee, he is still under contract for them to. And one's coming up sometime this year.
They could have him go in there and do something.
Exactly. Don't just take him out of the whole show because you're ruining. People like to see when he comes out. He's one of the destructive bigger boys. So
yeah.
You know, they don't want to see Kane come out waddling down the fucking ramp because he can't walk no more.
But people are going to forget who it is when his music plays because he's not there that much.
Exactly.
His music's going to play. They're going to be like, oh, look at this, a new wrestler. Oh, no, it's just Brock.
Right.
Yay.
They got so many, they don't have them superstars right now. So, I don't know.
Different times.
There's some predictions that there's a few coming back at the Royal Rumble Sunday.
Yeah, I can't wait to see.
I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of glad they got the hand on the panic button.
Is it? I don't know if it's.
I think it's the second women's Rumble.
Yeah, second one. Yeah, I could have swore I heard something about they did.
I think it started last year. You could see that.
Didn't they have one back in the day though? I think they
used to have like a 10-minute, or something like that.
Royal.
Yeah, battle royals and shit. The women have really taken over the show. It's kind of sad to say, but the women of the WWE.
And I forgot they had a women's tag team before.
Did they?
Yeah.
Like I don't remember them having tag team belts, but
yeah, they had women's tag team belts and everything.
I haven't been to a WWE event in a long time. I've been to several.
Never been?
No, I've been to like 6, 7 of them.
So maybe we should plan to go to one.
I've been to live. I've been to pay-per-views, Raw. I've been to 1 Raw, 1 SmackDown, 2 pay-per-views, and 3 house shows. Yeah. The pay-per-view was Benoit was in it still. Remember, Chris?
Nice, yeah.
That was how far back it was. It was Hogan and Michaels against, I think, Benoit and someone else. And Michaels traded on Hogan that night.
I wonder. I should look it up and find out when they're going to have tickets again. Maybe we should get.
I think they're actually coming to Boston soon. June. We're going to get the kids tickets for Christmas. We thought about it because the kids want to go so bad. It's different. It really is. The first time I went, I was very disappointed. I was having a hard time not to be. It was a house show. They're not even announcers, let alone not hearing them. They're not even there. Everybody's kind of... We were right on the ramp, too, like right on the rail of the ramp. So we were high-fiving them and shit coming out. The Undertaker and shit. So we're like pretty cool. We're like right this close. So that part was cool, but then it was really dull. Raw, they got the announcers. You don't hear them, but they're there at least. It's a little bit more exciting. The camera, when they go to commercial and shit, it's kind of boring. Like you could tell the wrestlers take a break for a minute. All of a sudden you're like, it must be a commercial because he's in a 4-minute hold. Mm-hmm. He's in a headlock for like 3 minutes. You're like, do.
Time to go to the bathroom. We got plenty of time.
Then the ref will just kind of walk over and act like he's saying something and touch him on the back or something like, hey, we're at a commercial, get back to it. And all of a sudden he'll flip him over. You're like, okay, finally back to normal.
That's fucked up. They should keep wrestling.
They do, but you could tell. You know what I mean? Like, you could tell, like, this is a minute to catch our breath. Let's kind of just... And then all of a sudden, you could tell when it goes back to TV because you'll see the difference. And then all of a sudden, they're back into the here comes the crowd momentum. So... And you realize, like, there's a lot of empty seats. When you watch Raw, it's full.
This past week I was watching. There was empty seats everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Like, they'll even tell you, like, right before the show, like, if it's a show, like, there's certain areas, and they'll let you move. They'll fill them right in. They don't care. You could buy the fucking nosebleed seats, and if you know there's not a full house, they're going to move you down.
They have a thing where you can get paid to be a seat filler for shows like that.
No shit.
You get to go to them for free, all these shows, and they pay you to sit there.
That'd be a fun job. What are you doing? Somebody had to go take a leak.
And if someone shows up to that spot, you just move to another empty spot.
Right, they just move you around.
Empty spot. But you got to participate. You know, woo, cheer, all that other shit.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. I'd do it.
Here's a shirt. Get out there and pretend you're happy. That's kind of crazy, though.
I've been doing it for 5 years.
What do you do for a living? I just watch pay-per-views.
When I hit that mountain, I'm being paid to be nice.
Yep. Wow. That'd be an awesome job, though. Well, sports sell a lot, so I don't really think you'd be much for seats for that. It would probably be like a lot of stupid stuff, too.
It'd be anything, I guess.
But you're still at a show. You know what I mean?
You still get to go for free.
And it's still free, so it ain't like you're
and you get paid.
How much did you make?
You don't want to see it? You bring your phone. Play on your phone.
You can't because you got to pretend to.
Yeah, I can. Woo, woo, woo.
Hold on, I'm looking.
Go, yeah.
What, the game's over. Who you cheering for? Oh, shit. Okay, I got to go now. I'm just looking for Pokemon.
1 more minute, guys. 1 more minute.
Damn.
I almost killed this ship. Hold on.
That'd be nuts. A seat filler. Can you fill up a seat?
What do you want it with?
As long as it ain't like the opera or something.
Ooh.
Imagine that.
Well, at least there you can play on your phone because there's no cheering. All they do is
I know, you'd be like, sorry, you're a seat filler. Please wake up. I know. May I have some tea?
The opera was ballerina, so fantastic.
Ballerino or ballerina, whatever.
Bucket.
It's ballet. Is that what it is? Yeah, the ballet. Oh, my God. I would be like, no way. You couldn't pay me enough. No, thank you. Let me be like a UFC. How about a boxing seat filler? Because they don't got many people no more. Shit. Something good at least. MMA.
Something entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Concerts.
I was watching Gas Monkey today with, you know who they had on yesterday? I think it was actually. I think it was yesterday. The guy from Gas Monkey was on Joe Rogan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like that show. Gas Monkey Garage.
Yeah, I get Joe Rogan updates on my phone.
He's fucking pretty popular. He likes his podcast. People like to watch him, too. I watch a lot of Joe Rogan's podcasts.
Time?
In the bottle. Dreams. Thank you for joining us for a quiet night tonight. We love it. Ooh. What a crazy week it's been. That's been the bad. So that was the kind of the sucky part of it. Enjoy the rain tomorrow. It's gonna pour.
I'm glad I got the day off.
I don't. It's gonna suck.
I get to sleep in for a little bit.
Yay. Sleeping in. Make sure you guys all hit the buttons above.
Thanks for joining in. It's nap time. Peace.
Hold on, I didn't get an outro.
Oh, okay.
Jeez, we gotta have an outro.
Bye. Peace.
Wow.
That was a good outro. Fuck you, man. Let me tell you, it's getting pretty warm in here, too.
Yeah, it's not good to have 14 layers on.
Or I'm just all Cheech and Chong right the fuck up.
Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong. Peace. Hit the button.